What's going on, everyone? A quick note before I start the video. I did catch the Pokemon species I was going to use, but it has the wrong nature. I think I was one frame off or something. So you'll see me feed it EXP that will end up going to waste. Thankfully we can make it all back and then some once we get the HM for Surf and the ability to use it outside of battle. With that mistake out of the way, the next member of my team is the popular and overused armor bird Pokemon, Skarmory. It can only be found on Route 113. It is a steel flying type and amazing dual typing. It has the ability Keen Eye, meaning its accuracy can't be lowered, or Sturdy, negating one-hit KO moves. Skarmory resists every physical attack except for rock and fighting, which it takes neutral damage to. It has 140 defense and good enough HP to wall with it. Its popularity doesn't stop there though. It's a wall that is immune to poison, it's a flying type not weak to ice, and it gets stab against rock types. Steel Wing is kinda weak on its own without stab because rock types generally have high defense. I don't like a lot of flying types because of these shortcomings, but Skarmory fixes all of that. There's a reason why you see it used so much. We will be getting the TM for Toxic in a few episodes to make use of its walling capabilities. A Pokemon that has a body and wings of steel. People in the past used feathers fallen from Skarmory to make swords and knives. That's gonna be Skarmory. Now onto the video. We are back. Our team is nice and organized. I am going to take the EXP share from Rosetta and we're gonna give it to Skylar because she is pretty much about half the levels of the rest of our team. Okay, we are back. Our team's all organized. I took the EXP from Rosetta because we are now gonna give it to Skylar. She is 10 levels, a whopping 10 levels below the rest of our party. Oh, and also the excuse me, the HP up I have in my bag, I've been saving it for a new team member, gives 10 effort values in HP, so her stats can somewhat catch up to the rest of our team. Let's turn on a repel and let's go through Route 113. It's a route where it rains ash. Oh, I forgot Skylar's up in front. You'll notice when we go through the grass, it changes back to its dark green color. That's because they're filled with soot, and whenever we walk through them, we like brush them away. It's fun walking through the volcano's ashes on the ground and grass. You can see where we walked. It's really neat. Yeah, it's very cool, but there is one use case that's gonna be right up there where the sign is, but let's battle this trainer first. Can you guess why it's so cool around here? Yep. Oh, that youngster had a new Pokemon. We are not able to get it yet, so I won't be showing it off. We get an Ether on the pile of ash. Trainer tips: you may register one of the key items in your bag as select. Simply press select. A little too late for that. Hang on, I want to skip these trainers because I want to talk about the little workshop up here before I do a speed up or voiceover. I believe you're not a trainer. Yeah, you're an NPC. Wahahaha. Today's technology is a wondrous thing. Take this volcanic ash here. It can be fashioned into glass. Oh, avoid the NPC that's for some reason hiding in the ash. The glass workshop, turning volcanic ash into glass items. And you. This area is covered in volcanic ash. Huff puff. I am specially gifted, Huff puff. I make glass out of volcanic ash and make items, Huff puff. Go collect ashes with this, Huff puff. We received a new key item, the soot sack. It is not usable, but just take the soot sack and walk through the piles of ash, Huff puff, and it will fill up with the volcanic ash, Huff puff. Once you think you've collected a good amount, come see me, Huff puff. Oh, we can't see what he's selling just yet until we have enough. But every tile you collect of ash counts as one ash unit. For 250 you'll get a blue flute. It awakens sleeping Pokemon. Very useful in the overworld. For the yellow one, it snaps a Pokemon out of confusion. We're not going to be using bag items, so it's irrelevant to us. The red flute snaps a Pokemon out of infatuation. The black flute reduces the rate you encounter wild Pokemon, and the white flute does the opposite, decreases the encounter rate of wild Pokemon. I mean, we could grind for the blue flute, but I don't feel like getting the Subside, and we can always just use a full heal. And I want to save my Chosto berries. I'm gonna tackle on all the trainers in this route, so Skylar can catch up to the rest of our party. I'm gonna be quiet and do a voiceover while you see the trainer battles. Another new Pokemon found at Route 103, the most common one, the normal type Spinda, the Spot Panda Pokemon. Its ability Own Tempo prevents confusion. It has a base 16 every stat, so it's kinda crappy. It's unique in the fact that its spots will be determined by its personality ID, or PID. It's a hidden value that determines a Pokemon's gender, ability, nature, whether or not it is shiny, the letter for the Pokemon unknown, Wurmple's evolution into Suicune or Cascoon, and believe it or not, its size. That'll matter to a random NPC later. PID determines all that in addition to Spinda's spots. Because the spots are determined by PID, it's a 32-bit value ranging from 32 zeros to 32 ones in binary. This means it has a 4,294,967,296 possible combinations. Spinda as a Pokemon, though, is not useful because of the 60 in every stats I mentioned earlier. It doesn't evolve, not that I wanted to. I think it's pretty cool. It can use the move Thrash without getting confused because of its own tempo ability. And it learns Hypnosis, but that's pretty much it. Spinda is distinguished by a pattern of spots that is always different, cough cough, unless you hit the same RNG frame. Its unsteady, tottering walk has the effect of fouling its foe's aim. Another Pokemon worth mentioning here is from Johto, but Slugma has the highest encounter rate on Route 113 at 25%. You will want to catch one if you're going to do any breeding because it's the only Pokemon in this game that you can catch and it will instantly have the 2 egg having steps abilities in Flame Body and Magma Armor. Camerupt has Magma Armor, but you need to evolve a Numel at level 33. Magby and Magmar also have it, but they're Leaf Green exclusive Pokemon, and they're obtained very late in that game. I finished battling all the trainers and now we are in the next town, Fallarbor Town. A farm community with small gardens. Before I check out this town, there are 2 items in this town to get, and one of them's in here. It's a nugget. And now let's go to the Pokemart because I need to sell off a few useless items that are clogging up my inventory. Oh, and also we can now buy Super Repels. Repels weak wild Pokemon for 200 steps instead of the regular Repels 100 steps. I'm only gonna buy 10 because I still need to use the rest of my regular Repels. And on the way here, you might have missed in the speed up, RJ did get 1 nugget for us. It is a 1% pickup rate at level 1 through 10. Well, it's not possible to have a level 1 Zigzagoon, but that's how the ability works. Let's sell this potion, this full heal, and not the ethers. Ethers and elixirs, we're gonna keep those and put them in the PC. Have you already challenged Flannery, the leader of the Lava Ridge Gym? The girl's grandfather was famous. He was one of the Elite Four in the Pokemon League at one point. It wouldn't surprise me to see Flannery become a great trainer in her own right. We don't have access to that town, but he's hinting that there's a prestigious trainer named Flannery. See, take a look, this is my precious Azurill. It's slick and smooth and plushy too. Something's happening, and I don't like it. I've seen shady characters wandering in and out of Professor Cosmo's home. Uh-oh. Does it have anything to do with those dudes dressed in reds? And what are you doing? You're blocking the PC. I'm about to deposit some elixirs and ethers. Oh, hello, you are? Oh, your name's Jason. I can see that you're a trainer. So that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. What? You developed it? How I arrived at the conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you wanted to access something on this PC. Yeah, my PC. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Lairon. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great you're using the storage system. If you could please visit me at home, my house is on Route 114. That NPC is the developer of the PC storage system. It's honestly such a huge upgrade from Generation 2. Oh, it still says someone's PC even though... Oh, did she tell us her name yet? I forgot. Let's deposit our junk items. Well, they're not junk. I want to keep them safe. What is this? The Battle Tent Fallarbor side. Oh, it's Fallarbor site. It's recommended that your Pokemon be level 30 for this one. Do any of these NPCs give us anything? Oh, it's Scott. Hi, Jason. So you came out to this battle tent. The people in these parts tend to be easygoing and laid back. But you see, what I'm looking for are people with, how should I say this? Someone bursting with desire and the drive to win. If there were a trainer like that, I'd immediately... Whoops, never mind, keep working at it. What, would you give them lots of money? Or career opportunities? I heard something about some tents, so I came to camp out. I didn't know what tents these days... I didn't know that tents these days are so luxurious. Oh, you're a hiker. This is the wrong kind of tent for you though. Since I'm here, I may as well try my hand at battling. He gotcha baited. Do you say anything? Foo 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 foo. I'm going to make everyone think I'm just a kid and let them play down. Then I'll shock them and grab the title. Interesting strategy. You know how battle tents offer different events in different towns? My favorite is definitely the battle tent in Fallarbor Town. I think it's fantastic how trainers try to win with all their faith in their Pokemon. The battle tent in Fallarbor is decided each battle. You'll have 3 turns. At the end of each turn, the judge will make a decision based on 3 factors: mind, which is amount of offensive moves, skill, the accuracy of the moves, and body, which is the remaining HP. You can either get a circle from the judge, which is 2 points, a triangle, 1 point, or an X, rewarding 0 points. The Pokemon with the most points will win, and the other one will faint. And then you switch to the next Pokemon and the process repeats. The reward for winning 3 battles in a row is a Hyper Potion. We aren't level 30 yet, we are starting to get close to that point. We need 4 or 5 more levels. I still need to do the one in the previous town, Vert and Turf. I will backtrack to them and show them off. With my Pokemon. There's one more house to visit, or 2 more houses here. Let's go to this one. This one's the non-story related house, the Move Tutor's house. New moves taught to Pokemon. Oh, let me go back to the PC and withdraw our heart scale. I picked up 1 from the PC even though we have 2. I just wanted to show it off, the Move Tutor. In this game, I'm the Move Tutor. I know all the moves that Pokemon learn, every one of them. And I can teach Pokemon those moves. I can teach a move to a Pokemon of yours if you'd like. I do it for a heart scale. I'm collecting those now. Oh, that's it. That's an honest to goodness heart scale. Let me guess, you want me to teach a move? Yes. Which Pokemon needs tutoring? This guy, in exchange for a heart scale, will reteach one of your Pokemon's level up moves. Unfortunately, you do need to farm for these things. You can find 2 heart scales up to this point, and I don't think any of our Pokemon learn anything useful. In Generation 9, you can straight up relearn moves on the fly in the menu without needing any requirements. Sadly, that's not this though. For some reason they had to make it this tedious. Lairon Sand Attack, nope. Skylar can learn those moves. Titan learns a lot of useful moves for the early game. Iron Defense, Roar, and Takedown. Nope. None of our Pokemon learn any useful moves through the move tutor right now. So we're gonna skip through it. I'm gonna put the heart skill back. Now let's finally go to this house. Professor Cosmo went off to Meteor Falls on Route 114 with some people from Team Magma. Team Magma? Are those the team with the red outfits? I believe Archie told us about them. And look at here, we're at Route 114. We're gonna have to go through another route. Whose house is this? The Fossil Maniac's house. Fossils gratefully accepted. My big brother is the Fossil Maniac. He's a nice guy who loves fossils. He loves digging holes too. He dug this hole by himself. On the side of his house? Into a mountain? You can have this so you can dig holes just like my big brother. We received TM28, which is... He doesn't tell us. It's Dig. It is a 60 base ground move. It is a 2-turn move. It's semi-invulnerable after the animation goes off. You can still get hit by moves like Earthquake and Magnitude though. I'm in fact gonna use this move because it is very, very useful on Titan. We can finally get rid of Mud Slap. Well, in some of my playthroughs I did have my Aron have both Mud Slap and Dig and got rid of Headbutt. I am however gonna get rid of Mud Slap because I do not want 2 ground moves in my move slots. And we don't have to worry about being cheesy with evasion anymore. Titan forgot Mud Slap and learned Dig. We'll have to be very careful around Pokemon like Geodudes that can learn Magnitude and Numels because they will absolutely destroy our poor little Titan who is just trying to dig underground. And you must be the brother he's talking about. I'm the Fossil Maniac. I'm a nice guy who loves fossils. Do you want a fossil? But the fossils around these parts all belong to me, none for you. Wow, what a rude ass after asking us if we'd like one. If you can't bear to go without a fossil, look in a desert where there are boulders and sand that may hide fossils. We can't go there yet. We are locked out of the desert because it is too much for our eyes. Sand are getting in our precious eyeballs and it's gonna irritate them. Where are you? Just a random fisherman. Oh, Barboach. This is the first time we're seeing this Pokemon. We can't catch it yet. It is a water ground type. The only other typing in this game, and it evolves into Whiscash. It's pretty much a budget Marshtomp if you decided to choose Torchic or Trico as your starter. For that reason, I personally don't like using it. There's so many good water types to choose from, and if I really wanted Marshtomp, I'd choose Marshtomp or Mudkip, which evolves into Marshtomp, and then I don't think I spoiled the final evolutions, did I? Who knows? But Barboach is dead. Skylar still has quite a few levels to go. Oh, you! All my Pokemon does is roar. No one dares to come near me. Sigh, if you would please take this TM away. We get TM05. Contains Roar. A roar sends Pokemon scurrying. Titan did have that as a level up move, but I decided to not give it or not teach it to him. It has a -6 priority, but it switches out the Pokemon you're facing. So if you have a bad matchup, just roar at them. Oh, we can't get that second item I mentioned at Fallarbor Town. We need to activate some story elements. Oh, and here's two trainers. Who's in front? I believe it's still, yeah, Skylar and Titan. Me, I'm not just a pretty face. I landed a big one, a huge one, I tell you. I think that's gonna be it from me for this episode. We caught our new team member, Skylar the Skarmory, on Route 113 where it rains volcanic ash. Then we explored some Fallarbor Town some more, and now we have to visit Professor Cosmo because he's not here, it's with some Team Magma goons. We cleared all the trainers in Route 114, and now I'm gonna take a little break. Thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we're gonna be looking for Professor Cosmo. I think he went into the cave that we sneak peeked ourselves into. So I'll see you all next time.